Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another edition of Juicing with Jay. As the saying goes, early to bed, early to rise, make a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So I went to bed early and I rose up early. I feel like I'm a day wiser. That's what I feel. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, I'm out here at one of the big box stores that starts with the letter L, and I just picked up a little something, finishing off the last raised bed that I had. So that's gonna be the last raised bed. I got some nutrients, I got some fertilizer to try to bring some of my crops back. So that's what the plan is. Last year I used a lot of fertilizer. This year I tried to use more organic fertilizer. So now this year again, I'm going back to using the Miracle Grow. I had like a real bountiful harvest last year, so I'm gonna use this Miracle Grow one more time, and then I'll move forward using organic from the beginning to the end of my process and see how that works for me. I'm gonna try to do more container gardening, and also really tending to my raised beds and checking the pH balance in the soils that I have, and adding amendments and things of that nature. My seasons have been going well, but this season seems to be kind of like iffy. Like as you saw, I had some issues with my corn, and like a lot of my squash are dying off. So now I'm just gonna try this Miracle Grow situation, and I'm gonna go from there. Next year I'm gonna try to start off organic and see what happens. So for right now, I'm just trying to salvage my season. I'm gonna get this last raised bed prepared, and I'm gonna go from there. All right, guys. You know the motto, each one teach one. Juicing with Jay, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.